So for this tutorial, we're going to take a quick look at how to create a very basic ad, an ad campaign or some kind of advertisement sort of image, a product capture, just using your Chromebook, a mirror, and an object. So I started with this particular image. I have a face cream. It's called Hydro Boost, so I looked online for a background with water droplets. I placed a mirror on my computer, and I placed some softbox lighting on either side, and I tried to make sure not to get it in the reflection. I went ahead and I cropped the image, and I used a series of clone stamping to get it to look more realistic. So after cropping down the image, I then decided to use my clone stamp to start to continue some of this space that's here. That was the break in my Chromebook. So your clone stamp is, it looks like a little stamper tool, and it's off to the right, or the left, and what you'll be doing is clicking on that clone stamp tool, sorry, I have a highlight here on my video that I do not want. Okay, so this clone stamp will copy one part of your image over to another part. So you have to be very particular with it. So if you have a really detailed image, the clone stamp works really well. I like to zoom in a little bit when I do this, so I'm going to hit my Command+. And what you'll notice is when you hold down your Option or Control on your Chromebook, if you're using a Chromebook, but on the Mac it'll be Option. A little like bullseye comes up, and that's going to select a certain area. So click on the option and click on the area that you want to grab from. So in this essence, I want to grab from the blue so that it can cover the black. So I'm going to click once with my mouse, and then as you can see as I drag that over, so now when I paint that over here, notice how it's copying from that point onward. So I'm going to have to go back and hold Option and click, because I don't want to really copy this bubble over, because that pattern will start to repeat. So I did that in both sides, and there's a different variance on the reflection. So when I wanted to kind of combine this, I took a little bit from here, so Option key, click, and then I'm kind of painting this over here. But I kept going back and forth in order to get that. Now once I've copied quite a bit over using the clone stamp, I then decided to use my spot healing brush. Now this was a much larger area, and I did not want to use the spot healing brush there. But once you get this to a smaller section of black that you don't want, and especially if your spot healing brush is bigger than that section, and I just use my bracket keys to make that bigger, you can kind of just slide over, and it'll start to like blend what it thinks you want to blend over. So it does kind of, so obviously if you use your clone stamp tool to get that to like a better point, it will blend it a lot better. Okay, because see how it's, it works in some instances, and other instances it might not work as well. So like here I might want to go back and clone stamp that a little bit. I'll probably want to clone stamp over here. I'll probably want to kind of blend this a little bit better here. But then that will give you more of kind of a product looking way to play around with just using your Chromebook screen and a mirror to kind of make this happen.